The guy with the butcher head rock. Come here, come here. Can you give this to a few people? This is the lyrics only. Rishi रख लीजिए. टेलीकास्ट ऑलरेडी अच्छी है ना. हरे कृष्ण. Yeah, please.
नहीं टाकस डेरी है जी
बोर्ड 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 आर योर Hare Krishna everyone. Today is the auspicious day of Nityananda Tryodashi. So there will be celebrations which is going to begin. We'll start with some kirtans. After that there will be Aarti. Following that there will be a Bharatanatyam dance and then Abhishekam will be there. Following that Maharaj will be coming and giving a class till 9 p.m. and then we'll have the grand feast as well. So we'll start with some kirtan glorifying Nityananda Mahaprabhu. So there's some lyrics sheets that has been circulated. If you can have one, if you don't have, you can actually get it from me also. It's over here. I'll see. I'll try. नदिया गोदुर में नित्यानंद महाजान.
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 पठिया छे नाम हट्ट जीवेर कारण.
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 नदिया गोदुर में नित्यानंद महाजान.
नदिया गोदुर में नित्यानंद महाजान.
श्रद्धवन जान है, श्रद्धवन जान है.
श्रद्धवान जान है, श्रद्धवान जान है.
श्रद्धवन जान है, श्रद्धवन जान है.
श्रद्धवान जान है, श्रद्धवान जान है.
प्रभु रज्ञाए भाई मागिए भिक्षा. प्रभु
रज्ञाए भाई मागिए भिक्षा.
प्रभु रज्ञाए भाई मागिए भिक्षा.
प्रभु रज्ञाए भाई मागिए भिक्षा.
बोलो कृष्णा भजो कृष्णा करो कृष्णा शिक्षा.
बोलो कृष्णा भजो कृष्णा करो कृष्णा शिक्षा.
बोलो कृष्णा करो कृष्णा शिक्षा.
बोलो कृष्णा भजो कृष्णा करो कृष्णा शिक्षा.
नदिया गोदुर में नित्यानंद महाजान. गोधुर में नित्यानंद महाजान।
नदिया गोधुर में नित्यानंद महाजान।
श्रद्धवन जान है, श्रद्धवन जान है,
श्रद्धावान जन है, श्रद्धावान जन है।
श्रद्धवन जान है, श्रद्धवन जान है।
श्रद्धावान जान है, श्रद्धावान जान है।
अपराध शून्य होए लोह कृष्णना।
अपराध शून्य होए लहो कृष्ण नाम।
अपराध शून्य होए लोह कृष्णना।
अपराध शून्य होए लहो कृष्ण नाम।
कृष्णा माता, कृष्णा पिता, कृष्णा धन प्राण।
कृष्ण माता, कृष्ण पिता, कृष्ण धन प्राण।
कृष्णा माता, कृष्णा पिता, कृष्णा धन प्राण।
कृष्ण माता, कृष्ण पिता, कृष्ण धन प्राण।
नदिया गोधुर में नित्यानंद महाजान।
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 श्रद्धवन जान है, श्रद्धवन जान है,
श्रद्धावान जान है, श्रद्धावान जान है।
श्रद्धवन जान है, श्रद्धवन जान है।
श्रद्धावान जान है, श्रद्धावान जान है।
कृष्णेर संसार कोरो छाड़िया नाचार।
कृष्णेर संसार कोरो छाड़ियो नाचार।
कृष्णेर संसार कोरो छाड़िया नाचार।
कृष्णेर संसार कोरो छाड़ियो नाचार।
जीवे दोया कृष्ण नाम सर्वधर्म सार।
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 नदिया गोधुर में नित्यानंद महाजान।
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 पति अच्छे नाम हट जीवेर कारण।
पाटियाचे नाम हट जीवेर कारण।
पति अच्छे नाम हट जीवेर कारण।
पाटियाचे नाम हट जीवेर कारण।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Ram
Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari जय नित्यानंद महाप्रभु की जय. About 2 minutes. So we read the translation and then we'll have Gaura Arti. In the land of Nadia on the island of Godurma, the magnanimous Lord Nityananda has opened up the marketplace of the holy name, meant for the deliverance of all fallen souls. O people of faith, O people of faith, by the order of Lord Gauranga, O brothers, I beg these 3 requests of you. Chant Krishna, worship Krishna, and teach others Krishna. Being careful to remain free of offenses, just take the holy name of Lord Krishna. Krishna is your mother, Krishna is your father, and Krishna is the treasure of your life. Giving up all sinful activities, carry on your worldly duties only in relation to Lord Krishna. The showing of compassion to other souls by loudly chanting the holy name of Krishna is the essence of all forms of religion. Nityananda Mahaprabhu ki jai, Radha Madhav ki jai. Please stand up for Gaura Arti.
Kiva jayo jayo Gora chande Arati ko sobha
Kiva jayo jayo Gaura Chande Arati ko shobha.
Kiva jayo जागा मनलो गोराचा रत्न सिंहासने गोराचा रत्न सिंहासने
आरती करे ना ब्रह्मा आदि देवगणे
आरती करे ना ब्रह्मा आदि देवगणे बाजे करताल
शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करताल
शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करताल
मधुरा मृदंग बाजे परम रसाल
मधुरा मृदंग बाजे परमरसाल
मधुरा मृदंग बाजे परम रसाल
मधुरा मृदंग बाजे परमरसाल
शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे
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 मधुर 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 बाजे
मधुर 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 बाजे
मधुर 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 बाजे शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे
शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे
गौरांगी गौरवती को शोभा जगा जनमाना लोभा
गौरांगे आरती को शोभा जग जन मन लोभा
जग जनमाना लोभा
जग जन मन लोभा
जग जनमाना लोभा
जग जन मन लोभा
गौरांगी आरती को शोभा जगा जनमाना लोभा
गौरांगे आरती को शोभा जग जन मन
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम राम
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे
हरे हरे
हरे राम
हरे राम देखे गौरार संपाद
भक्ति विनोद देखे गौरार संपद
भक्ति विनोद देखे गौरार संपाद
नमः विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने
नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदान्त स्वामिते नामिने
नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशतारिणे
नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे
जय राधा नील माधव श्री राधे
जय राधा नील माधव जी राधे
जय राधा श्याम सुंदर श्री राधे
जय राधा श्याम सुंदर श्याम सुंदर श्री राधे
जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा
जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा
जय सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान
जय सीताराम जय सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान
निताई गौरांग गौर हरि
निताय गौरांग गौर हरि
जय जय प्रभुपाद
निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि
नरसिंह बाजू इधर ले लो। नमस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रहलाद लाद दायिने प्रहलाद हिरण्यकशिपूर्वक्षः हिरण्य शिलटङ्कानकालये इतो नरसिंहा परतो नरसिंहा इतो नरसिंहा यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंहा यतो बहि नरसिंहा हृदये नरसिंहा नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे नरसिंहमदिं
शरणं प्रपदे
तव कर कमलवरे नाका अद्भुत श्रीगां दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गां केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे
हरे हरे हरे
जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
तव कर कमलवरे नाखा अद्भुत श्रृंगां दलिता हिरण्यकशिपो तनुभृङ्गां केशवदीता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
केशवदृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे
हरे हरे
जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
केशवदीता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव
जयो नरसिंहदेव जयो नरसिंहदेव नरसिंहदेव जयो नरसिंहदेव
जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय भक्त प्रहलाद
जयो प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जयो भक्त प्रहलाद
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव
जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय
गुरुदेव नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल नित्य
गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल
हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल। भक्ति विघ्न विनाशक नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय। भक्ति शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की जय हो। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय हो।
Let's pay obeisances. Jai Vishnupada Paramahansa Parvajagacharya Ashtota Sata Sri A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada Goswami Maharaj ki, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki, Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki, ISKCON Foundaacharya Srila Prabhupada ki, प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की, श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की, वृंदावन धाम की जय, मथुरा धाम की जय, नवद्वीप धाम की जय, जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय, अयोध्या धाम की जय, गंगा मैया की जय, यमुना मैया की जय, तुलसी देवी की जय, भक्ति देवी की जय, संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय, बृहद मृदंगा की जय, समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदे। All glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories, Shri Guru and Gaurang Srila Prabhupada ki, Nityananda Tryodashi ki, Hare Krishna. So we have a right after Aarati here for the Gauranitai deities here. We will, there is a 5-minute dance program by Samskriti. She is doing an offering to on the appearance of Nityananda Prabhu. After that, Abhishekam will start and Harilas Maharaj will come and he will also give the class. And yesterday also that Varaha's appearance day, very few people came. So maybe we should do 2 classes and go at 11 o'clock in the night. Hare Krishna. So you can see the Arati and Sanskriti, are you ready? After the Arati you will start, okay?
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare जय जय श्री राधा नील माधव की जय हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय
Hari Bol. So now Samskriti is ready. Please make space here. Darshan you can take later. Hare Krishna. We need the space for the dance here. After the dance offering, we will start the Abhishekam, and Maharaj will come give the class, and then we all get a chance to do the Abhishekam. Depending on a Kirtan or Abhishekam, we will figure it out. But please take, and always seniors first, and anybody who is in need to come first to the Abhishekam, and all others can come later. Hare Krishna. Now we are ready. Hari Bol Prabhu. Hare Krishna. So once the pujaris do the abhishekam, everyone come in the line like that along the Ramayana exhibits, and then you do the abhishekam and then come and take a seat. While the class is going on, please make sure that less disturbance. Maharaj is going to come anytime. Until then, we can do the kirtan.
Murli, move a little bit that side, or we'll get the harmonium.
I'm singing Paramakarna. Paramakarna. Let me just pull up the lyrics.
Get in the front.
Paramakaruna Pahudoi Jananitai Gaurachandra Paramakaruna Pahudoi Jananitai Gaurachandra Sabhavatara Sarashiromani Kevala Ananda Kanda Sabhavatara Sarashiromani Kevala Ananda Kanda Paramakaruna Pahudoi Jananitai Gaurachandra Bhajo Bhajo Bhai Chaitanya Nitai Sudreda Biswasa Kori Bhajo Bhajo Bhai Chaitanya Nitai Sudreda Biswasa Kori विषयाचारिया सिर से माझिया मुके बोलो हरि हरि परम करुणा पाहुदुहे जननिताय गौरचंद्र देखो रे भाई त्रिभुवने नए मोन दोयाल दाता पशुपा की जुरे पशन विधरे शुनि जाना गुण गाता Chandra संसारे माझिया रोहिली पोरिया से पदे नाहिलो आशा संसारे माझिया रोहिली पोरिया से पदे नाहिलो आशा अपना करम बुंजाए शमन का हो ये लोचन दासा परम करुण बहुदो ये जननी ताय गौरचंद्र परम करुण बहुदो ये जननी ताय गौरचंद्र सब अवतार सर शिरोमणि केवल आनंद कंदा सब अवतार सर शिरोमणि केवल आनंद कंदा ओ परम करुण पाहुदो ये जननी ताय गौरचंद्र ओ परम करुण पाहुदो ये जननी ताय गौरचंद्र हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna जय नित्यानंद राम जय नित्यानंद राम जय नित्यानंद राम जय नित्यानंद राम जय नित्यानंद राम
जय नित्यानंद राम जय नित्यानंद राम जय नित्यानंद राम
जय नित्यानंद राम जय नित्यानंद राम जय नित्यानंद राम जय नित्यानंद राम
जय नित्यानंद राम जय नित्यानंद राम जय नित्यानंद राम जय नित्यानंद राम
जय अवधूत शिरोमणि नित्यानंद राम अवधूत शिरोमणि नित्यानंद राम जय अवधूत शिरोमणि नित्यानंद राम
अवधूत शिरोमणि नित्यानंद राम
जय गौरनिताय 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 जय गौरनिताय
जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय
ओ जय गौरनिताय 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 जय गौरनिताय
जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय
ओ जय प्रभुपदा 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 जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा
जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा शिल प्रभुपदा
ओ जय प्रभुपदा प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा
जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा शिल प्रभुपदा
ओ जय गुरुदेवा 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 जय गुरुदेवा
जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा
ओ जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
हरि बोल
निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
नित्यानंद राम की
Hare Krishna. We have a couple of cars. Those are transcendentally parked. So those who are not handicapped, they park in the handicapped slide, and they park on the zebra lines. They park wherever they think they can park. They park. So please take away those cars right away. CK V786 Tesla blue color, and there is a Lexus AGM 7634 red color Lexus, and then we have Subaru BKF 4412. So a Tesla, a Lexus, and Subaru, and then a Beamer CFG 2643. So all these divine vehicles, please take away right away, please. Hare Krishna. And and then we have today's feast sponsor is Gauranga Chandra Prabhu and family. Gauranga Chandra Prabhu and family. And the new DT dress sponsored by Pandey Vijay Prabhu and Premayi Mataji. So they look very beautiful, and we'll continue the Kirtan until Maharaj comes. Hare Krishna.
अक्रोध परमानंद नित्यानंद राय अक्रोध परमानंद नित्यानंद राय अभिमान शून्य नित्य नगरे पेदाय Nagare Pedai Akroda Paramananda Nityananda Rai Adama Patita Jive Dare Dare Giya Adama Patita Jive Dare Dare Giya Hari Nama Maha Mantra Dichena Vilaya Jare Dekke Tare Kohe Dante Trinadari Jare Dekke Tare Kohe Dante Trinadari Amare Kiniya Loho Bola Gora Hari Amare Kiniya Loho Bola Gora Hari Bale Nityananda Bhume Gadi Jaya Bale Nityananda Bhume Gadi Jaya Sonara Parvata Jena Dula Telo Chaya Hena Avatare Jararati Nachamila Hena Avatare Jararati Nachamila Lochambali Se Papiela Aragela Akroda Paramananda Nityananda Rai Akroda Paramananda Nityananda Rai Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Jaya Nityananda Ram Jaya Nityananda Ram Jaya Nityananda Ram Jaya Nityananda Ram Jaya Gauranita Jaya Gauranita Jaya Gauranita Jaya Gauranita Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Shri Shri Nityananda Ram Ki Jai Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Shri Shri Radha Nila Madhav Ki Jai
Jai. Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki. Gaur Premanande. Oh, thank you, Prabhu. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Guruvani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paskatya Desatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivindam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Nityananda Rama Ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Hare Krishna Mahamantra Ki Jai. Sanatan Dharma Ki Jai. Gaur Premanandi. Haribo, Haribo, Haribo. Well, thank you very much for coming tonight. Srila Prabhupada has explained that the material world is full of misery. Now, is that something new? No. It's a fact. The material world is a place of misery. There's birth, there's old age, disease, and death. That's misery. However, if we want to be happy, we have to surrender ourselves to Lord Nityananda. Nitya means eternal, Ananda means happiness. So, if you surrender to Lord Nityananda, you will attain eternal happiness. And how is that? Because Lord Nityananda is Balaram, Krishna's brother. So Balaram and Krishna, they have come down from the spiritual world and they brought with them the holy name of Krishna. In other words, they have brought with them the chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If you take up chanting Hare Krishna seriously, you will be happy. I remember when I first learned about the Hare Krishna mantra, I went to a program where there were some devotees, and they were chanting Hare Krishna. I didn't know what it was, and but I liked chanting and dancing. So I started dancing with them, and pretty quickly I learned the mantra, and I started chanting the mantra, and they had a class after that, and I liked what they said. And then we had some prasadam, which I really liked. And from that point on, I could never stop chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So in that way, I developed this infatuation, this feeling of great peace and happiness by chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. Why? Because as I went along my merry way chanting, I started learning more about what it means, what the mantra means. So the mantra has 3 words, Hare, Krishna, and Rama. So Hare is referring to Srimati Radharani, who you see here. She's a very beautiful lady. She's Krishna's eternal consort. She is full of mercy and gentleness and beauty and artistic qualities. She has, in order to please Krishna, she has attained the perfection of the 64 arts, and so that she can chant arts, that is, artistic things that she can do to please Krishna. And she also has learned how to chant very nicely in different ragas. Normally, the singers, they know maybe 10 ragas, 20 ragas. Ragas are, the way you chant or sing. And but in order for Radharani to please Krishna by chanting, she knows more than 16,000 ragas. Even the biggest Carnatic singer, they hardly know 50, 100, maybe 150, maybe 200 ragas. That's it. But she needs to know at least 1,600 to express the different, let's say, humors and tastes of love for Krishna. So we see these are ordinary ladies. They are cowherd girls. Just like we have a cow here tonight, our Ram Das. He's a very famous person now. If you want him to come to your house, he'll come to your house. You just ask us, and we'll bring him to your house. And we bring him to the temple because he likes to have darshan of the deities. And it's important also to associate with cows. Cows are very gentle when they know that you're not going to kill them and eat them. Unfortunately, we're living in a society that eats cows. That's why there's so much troubles in this world today. But if you protect the cow, then your life will be full of happiness and peace and a lot of fun, because cows can serve you in many ways, especially giving you milk. And with milk, you can make hundreds and thousands of different nectarian preparations. And it's not an exaggeration, hundreds and thousands. So we like to protect cows, and we like to hug cows. Right? Usually, if you go on the internet, they have cow cuddling. They'll charge you $300 to cuddle the cow. That's a lot of money, right? But you can come here tonight and cuddle the cow for free. Why? Because this temple is based on helping people come closer to Krishna. We are not a business. We are not a for-profit business. We are a non-profit, spiritual, let's say, opportunity to come and taste nice prasadam, hear nice philosophy, hear and worship beautiful deities, cuddle our friendly cows, and we have plenty of cows, but this one is the smallest one that we bring, because otherwise we have a lot of cows. We have at least 60 cows, and we love them, and we're never going to hurt them in any way or kill them or eat them. So it's important, especially for children, to associate with a living cow, so that they see that if someone offers them a piece of meat, they can immediately think, oh, wait a minute, this comes from a cow, and I love cows, and I don't want to eat this meat. I'll drink the milk, that also comes from the cow, but I don't want to eat the flesh of a cow, because that means somebody killed the cow, and I love the cow, you see. So it's important that children associate with cows and understand how gentle and loving they are. So this Ram Das, He's a very, very loving cow, very friendly. He likes human beings. And when you associate with someone like that, you become peaceful and happy also. So this peace, this happiness, and spiritual realization, this is called Nityananda. Nitya means eternal. Ananda means everlasting happiness. So we are celebrating tonight the Lord Nityananda's appearance day. So Nitya means eternity, and Ananda means happiness, bliss. So this is the name of Krishna's brother, Nityananda. And he represents the spiritual master, and he represents and what is a spiritual master? It's a person that you can trust to teach you spiritual knowledge, not bogus knowledge. So Nityananda is the original spiritual master, and he is full of transcendental ecstasies. Therefore, not only you learn Krishna conscious philosophy by coming closer to Nityananda, but you also experience transcendental ecstasies of love and devotion for Radha and Krishna, and you share that with other people. And all of a sudden, you develop or develop around you a whole group of people that are full of love and devotion, and they're happy. Not because they have a lot of money, not because they're well-known or famous. No. It's because they have love for Krishna. When you have love for Krishna, you become a real person, and your relationships become real also. And there's no more phoniness about what you say or what you do, because the essential question in life is, before we do anything, is, if this thing I'm thinking about doing, is this something that Krishna accepts or doesn't accept? So if you live with that type of criterion, that whatever action you're going to perform, is it something you can offer to Krishna, or is it something that you can't offer to Krishna? So we can't offer to Krishna meat or intoxicants or illicit sex. There is licit sex and there's illicit sex. So illicit sex means that you have sex to procreate nice children, and then you take the responsibility to educate them, and that's a big responsibility. That could take 20, 25, 30 years. So we see that in Krishna consciousness there is the necessity of long-term relationship and long-term responsibility. Most people are afraid of those things, but when you become Krishna conscious, you're not afraid of long-term responsibilities and long-term relationships. In fact, you cultivate them. The number one relationship is our relationship with Radha and Krishna. Radharani is so beautiful. You can see her here right now. And Krishna also is very, very handsome, very beautiful person. Both of them are standing here. Radharani has her hand up like this. That means that she's ready to bless anyone that comes down and bows down before her. And her blessing is the greatest thing that you can have, because you all of a sudden realize, here's someone that actually loves me. Here's someone who is actually educating me to be a good person and to become free of lust, anger, and greed. These are the three big tickets of failure in life: lust, anger, and greed. So if we can develop our Krishna consciousness And the way to develop it is to associate with devotees or people who are Krishna conscious. If you associate with drunkards and people that are taking drugs, or people who only talk about making money, or people who are only interested in sex, you'll end up very miserable. But if you associate with people who are always engaged in serving Krishna, then you enter the world of transcendental ecstasies, because we have many festivals all year round. In fact, every day is a festival in Krishna consciousness. And we have the Bhagavad Gita, which is the quintessential text of who is God and how you can please God. If you want to know who is God, Krishna explains who he is in the Bhagavad Gita. And you can have a direct relationship with Krishna by reading the Bhagavad Gita, and then now you know how to please the Lord also. He explains all these things in the Bhagavad Gita so that we come closer and closer to him, and we can share that with others. So once we enter into the world, the spiritual world, the realm of eternity, bliss, and knowledge, and how do you do that? You do that with your tongue. Your tongue has two, functions. It vibrates and it tastes. So if it vibrates Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, and tastes Krishna Mahaprasad. Prasadam or prasad means sanctified food. Now, how do you get sanctified food? Well, you purchase fresh vegetables and fruits and milk, all things that are sattvic. Sattvic means in the mode of goodness. So meat is not in the mode of goodness. Liquor and drugs are not in the mode of goodness. So when you learn the difference between things in the mode of goodness and things that are not in the mode of goodness, your ability to choose what goes into your body and becomes part of you becomes goodness. If you eat things that are in the mode of passion and eat other things that are in the mode of ignorance, then your body and mind develops passion and ignorance. But if you eat only things that are in the mode of goodness, then your body and mind develop goodness. And if you chant Hare Krishna on top of that, then it becomes transcendental goodness. Now you're in the spiritual world already, even though you're still in the material world. And that's what we should aim for, to have a life of transcendental goodness, where we are no longer worried about who's going to be elected president, or how am I going to make a living, or this thing or that thing. We're not worried about those things because Krishna is going to take care of us. Krishna is the richest person. He's the most beautiful person. He's the most powerful person. He's the most famous person. He is the most knowledgeable person. So once we come close to Krishna by chanting his holy names and hearing about him from devotees and reading about him, especially in the Bhagavad Gita, the Bhagavad Gita is one book that reveals who God is and how to come close to God and how to please God. So it is the best book in the whole universe. And it's a very short book. It's not like some big, gigantic encyclopedia. And it's full of beautiful verses, and those verses reveal, those verses are spoken by Krishna himself. So now you're dealing with God himself explaining who he is to his devotee Arjuna, but that explanation is meant for everyone, not just for Arjuna. So if you ever want to speak to God, if you ever want to hear directly from God, you just pick up the Bhagavad Gita, and now you're in the presence of God's most, let's say, precious advice on how to live this life and go back to Godhead at the end of this life. So here we see the Krishna consciousness movement is all about developing love and devotion for Radha and Krishna and sharing it with others. The sharing is most important. When you have a good thing, you shouldn't take it with you to your grave. You should share it with others. And sharing Krishna consciousness is the greatest gift you can give a friend or a loved one or a family member. And if you really want to, if you're really a friend, if you're really someone who has love for others, then you become Krishna conscious and you share Krishna consciousness with them. Now, what does it mean to be Krishna conscious? It means to know who God is, Krishna, and secondly, how to please God. Now we have two things that are essential in life: how to know God and how to please God. Is there any university teaching how to know God and how to please God? Well, there are some, maybe Catholic university or Protestant university, they talk about God. But Krishna consciousness goes farther than that. Krishna consciousness is about how to please God and how to love God and how to help others come to the position or the consciousness of loving God and sharing that with others. Now, I'm not saying that Christians don't do that, or Muslims don't do that, or Protestants don't do that, of course, but they have things missing. What is missing? So in Krishna consciousness, we have 4 things that we don't do, and we have 4 things that we do. So the first thing we don't do is we don't eat meat. Second is we don't have illicit sex. We don't, no meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, and no illicit sex. So those 4 things are eliminated. And what do? We chant the holy names of the Lord: Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We come regularly to the temple, bow down our head, and offer our homage to Radha and Krishna. And notice it's Radha Krishna. We worship Srimati Radharani just as much as we worship Lord Krishna. Some people might say, oh, well, you only talk about Krishna, that means you are prejudiced against women. No, that's not true. We are worshiping Radha and Krishna equally. In fact, when you advance in spiritual life, you worship Radharani, or Radha, more than Krishna, because Krishna himself is surrendered to his dear Radharani. This relationship of Radha Krishna is the best thing to civilize a person. Once you understand their relationship, then your relationship in marriage or friendship becomes what you would call transcendental. It's not a mundane relationship anymore. Usually in a mundane relationship, people say, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And then there might be some arguments, and then I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, you see. This is a problem. But in genuine relationships, you don't have to say I love you, you manifest that love through service. And when that service is 24 hours a day and always pleasing your lover. Now, how do you learn to serve someone 24 hours a day and always please them? You come to the temple and you learn about Radha and Krishna, because that's what they have. That's what that's the type of relationship they have. They are eternally together. And Radharani is always pleasing Krishna. And you notice her hand is up like this, I think, right? And that is that she's ready to give her blessing to anyone that comes and bows down to her. So we are worshiping this sacred couple who represent all knowledge, all happiness, all fame, all wealth, all power, all everything good. So when we come closer and closer to Radha and Krishna through devotional service, by serving them, so people bring gifts for them, people are hearing about them, people are chanting for them, people are dancing for them. So here you have two people that really are the closest to you, because Krishna is in the heart of everyone. No one is closer to us than Krishna himself. And wherever Krishna is, Radharani is there also. So the two closest people to us are Radha and Krishna. And they are helping us on the right path to go back to Godhead. And that is the real goal of human life. The goal of human life is not making money, it's not becoming famous, it's not becoming powerful. It's how to get out of the terrible situation of birth, old age, disease, and death, and return back to the spiritual world where we came from. There's no question of returning back to the spiritual world or going back to the spiritual world if we weren't there in the first place. It's because we were all in the spiritual world, but because we have limited free will, we misuse that free will, and we end up in a material world where we have to suffer birth, death, old age, and disease, things that are not really nice. They make us suffer. But we also have Krishna's Bhagavad Gita. We also have devotees who are preaching Bhagavad Gita. We also have temples and so forth, so that you can remember now where we came from. Like, for example, if I ask you, can you remember being with your mother at birth? Well, the answer would be no. Unless someone here does, I don't know. Any of you remember being with your mom at birth? But nobody can deny it. You can't deny it. It's the same thing. We were all originally with Krishna in the spiritual world. But we've forgotten. And because of that, our life has become miserable. Why is it miserable? Anytime someone is subject to birth, death, old age, and disease, they're miserable. Someone can say, oh, no, I'm very happy, I have plenty of money, I have a good job, I have this, I have that. Yeah, but little by little, as you get older and older, you start losing all those things, and eventually you lose your life, or at least you lose this body. So, therefore, we have to ask a fundamental question. What is the real purpose of life? Why do I have a body in the first place that's subject to birth, death, old age, and disease? How did I get into this predicament? Because it's not a good thing. I don't want to get old, to get sick and die. I don't think anybody does. But yet we're forced to do it. We're forced to eat, we're forced to go to the bathroom, we're forced to work, we're forced to sleep, we're forced to do everything. We don't really have freedom. Huh? So who put us in this position? Or how did we get into this situation of being forced to do things? I'm forced to go to work, I'm forced to come back from work, I'm forced to go to the supermarket and buy things, and I'm forced to pay taxes, and I'm forced to, I need a car, and I have to get the car repaired, and this thing and that thing, and pay rent or pay a mortgage. So we're forced to do all these things, and it's not fun. It's difficult. It's a lot of responsibility. I know I have one friend he's forced to take care of his mother. She's getting very old, and she's not able to take care of herself. So he's forced to take care of her, right? Well, she was forced to take care of him, right? She was changing his diaper and feeding him and everything. And now he's forced to take care of her. He has to change her diaper and he has to feed her. I know I had to do that with my mom for 5 years. So we are put in these situations, and ultimately, it's not fun. It's not fun. It's very difficult to deal with all these situations. So we have to ask ourselves, why and how did I get into this mess? Well, it's by forgetting our relationship with Krishna. That's how. And once we rebuild our relationship with Krishna, most of these anxieties and, let's say, difficult responsibilities will no longer disturb us. Why? Because we have a higher consciousness. Everything is based on our consciousness. So if you're just changing diapers day after day, month after month, year after year, that really lowers your consciousness, right? You're with poop all the time. Of course, the mother might say, "Oh, you passed poop again," But no, it gets, it's disturbing after some time, right? Cleaning poop. I know with my mom, I had to clean her poop also when she was an invalid, right? So at a certain point, people think, how did I get into this dilemma of, all this responsibility for other people, and also my own body. I have to deal with my own poop. So this poop or that poop, it's still poop. Actually, every human being is a walking sewer, walking, talking sewer. But we do have some good things too, and that is the ability to develop love and devotion for Radha and Krishna. So that should be our main interest in life, and that's what we're teaching here, and that's what we're practicing. So how do you practice love and devotion for Radha and Krishna? Well, you cook for them, you sing for them, you dance for them, you protect them, in all these different ways that we function in the temple. And it's a wonderful feeling to be able to come to the temple and see the deities nicely dressed, fresh garlands. One man told me, "Oh, Hari Vilas, you are wasting the money at the temple." I said, "What do you mean I'm wasting the money?" "You are buying all these fresh flowers every week." Yeah, we do spend about, I would say $10,000 a month or more. It's definitely more than $1,000 a week. It's $2,500 a week buying flowers for the deities. And he told me, "You are wasting the money at the temple, and you're wasting it even more. You're giving food cooked with ghee, and you fill the plates up with a lot of food." And he said, you in India, you just get a little bit of mishri. Mishri is like a little piece of sugar, right? And you can use Chinese plastic flowers. You only have to buy them once a year, right? So I said to that person, I said, "Well, you don't understand anything about spiritual life, nor will you understand unless you sit down here and chant Hare Krishna and taste the prasadam." He said, No, you put too much ghee in the prasadam. I said, "But that ghee is very good for your health." He said, "No, it's not. It makes you fat, this thing, that thing." So, you have people who have so many excuses not to engage in spiritual activities. But once you realize that all those, let's say, foibles or fears or misunderstandings go away, you suddenly become happy. You suddenly become happy to come to the temple, to have prasadam, to see the deities, to dance, to chant, to be able to pet Ramdas. You know how much it costs to pet a cow? It's like $300. You go on the internet, they'll charge you $300 to pet a cow. You come to the temple, you can pet the cow for free. And such a nice cow, you know. And yeah, because we want people to see the gentleness and the beauty of a cow, of chanting Hare Krishna, of hearing the philosophy of Krishna consciousness, of how to live this life peacefully, respecting the others. Now, how do you respect others? It's by understanding that a person is not the body, because the body is a material thing, and it's something that's changing all the time. So who is the person then? The person is the soul that is animating the body with consciousness. That's who the person is. And that soul is eternal. It's not material. It's not born and it doesn't die. That's who we really are. This is not taught in schools. They'll teach you about, this is the heart, this is the liver, this is the lungs, and these are the arteries and so forth. But they don't teach you about this is the soul, and the soul is eternal, and the soul has an eternal relationship with Krishna, and Krishna is God, and there's a spiritual world where nobody gets old and sick and dies, and so forth. They don't teach that in school. They teach you about, the heart and the liver and this thing and that thing. So we're not getting real knowledge. Real knowledge is how to liberate ourselves from the cycle of birth and death. That's the greatest gift you can give your children. You want to give a child a gift, teach them how to be liberated from the cycle of birth and death. You want to give yourself a gift, that you learn how to liberate yourself from the cycle of birth and death. Because the real problems of life are not political, they're not economic, they're not social, they're birth, old age, disease, and death. That's what we should focus on, how to solve the problem of these four things. And if you do that, you become successful as a human being. If you don't do it, then you or I also are not more than an animal, because animals just eat, sleep, mate, and defend. They don't know anything about God. I mean, you can talk to Ramdas here all you want about Krishna. It doesn't really mean anything for him, And but a human being can learn who is God and what their relationship with God is. So unless we learn those things, we're not educated. You can be, educated in the differential calculus. You can be educated in so many things, but that's not real education, because at the moment of death, that's not going to help you. You might be an expert in AI or whatever, but it's not going to help you at the moment of death. The only thing that's going to help us at the moment of death is our relationship with Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And we have to cultivate it. We have to cultivate it. If you can remember the name of Krishna at the moment of death, you go back to Godhead. There was this one man. He became rich by buying Calcutta steel stock. Every month he would buy more stocks in Calcutta steel. And then finally, he was a wealthy man. He had sons and daughters and large family. And finally he was on his deathbed. And it was coming up to the final moments of his life, and he sort of made some movement with his eyes, and they pushed him up a little bit so he could speak. And they all realized these were the last words that he was going to say. And it was like a Friday night, and he said, Monday morning, bye. Calcutta Steel. Blah. That's all he knew. Calcutta Steel, Calcutta Steel, Calcutta Steel. You see, that's not a life. That's not knowledge. That's not anything that is beneficial for a person who is enlightened. Enlightenment means that you understand how to save yourself from the cycle of birth, death, old age, and disease. So that's what Krishna consciousness is all about. And it's done very easily. See, in previous times, yoga was very difficult. And there are 4 periods of time: Satya Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, and Treta Yuga, and Kali Yuga. So Kali Yuga is the worst time. That's where we're in now. And in Satya Yuga, you'd have to meditate at least 3 trillion years. Of course, the life expansion, the first age of time was very long. So Lord Brahma, he meditated for 311 million years, and before he could attain knowledge of Krishna. And then you come to the second, the third, and now the 4th age of time, which is Kali Yuga now, where we only live about 100 years maximum. So we can't meditate like that. Therefore, it's easier to go back to Godhead in this age than at any other time. Why? Because it's harder to become spiritually enlightened in this age, because it's so atheistic. In this age, almost everybody, well, only about 25% of the population is actually interested in God, and that is also diminishing, and even that understanding of God is flawed in many ways. So, because it's so difficult, Krishna has made it very easy to go back to God. You don't have to meditate millions of years, or even 100 years, or 50 years, or even 60 years, or whatever. Simply, you chant, you dance, you eat holy food, you regularly associate with holy devotees, come to the temple, bow down before the deities, offer service to the deities, go on Harinam Sankirtan, chanting and dancing in the streets. Yeah, when people are happy, they're chanting and dancing in the streets. See? So we're happy because we want to spread love of God, and we're not holding on to it as like some kind of a secret thing. We're completely open to everyone. By the way, Krishna is not a Hindu. Let me make that clear. Krishna is for everyone. He's not a Hindu. He never said he was a Hindu. He never said he's this or that. He is for everyone. And everyone is worshiping Krishna, but there are different names. So someone is calling him Allah, and another person is calling him Shiva or this or that. But they're talking about the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, so now we see we're all children of God. We're all related. We all have the same original Father. Therefore, we should see the similarities more than the differences. The similarities are everyone, regardless of whatever religion or whatever orientation they have. You're born, you get old, you get sick, and you die. So we have much more in common than not. And because of that, we should glorify those common things and not worry about the differences. The differences are secondary. The common things are primary. And the common things are birth, death, old age, and disease. So we should work together to develop love, serenity, respect, humility, and so forth. These are the things that we should cultivate and share and teach to our children and others. Then we're able to live in this world without being frustrated, angry, subject to lust, anger, and greed, which are the three doors to heaven, to hell. The doors to heaven are chanting Hare Krishna, eating prasadam, and hearing about Krishna. The three doors to hell are lust, anger, and greed. So I'm going to stop right there and give you a chance to ask some questions if you want to. And also, after the, I'll be sitting in the back there in the library. You can also talk to me some more. But if you have any questions now, you can ask. No questions? Yes? Anybody? Anybody has a question? Someone will ask a question. Why do you bring a cow to the temple?
Actually, the question is related to the cows. Why is the cow so important?
Why is the cow so important? Yeah. Well, when you were born, your mother fed you cow's milk. Is that true? Is that true? Now you know why the cow is so important. Okay? That's what nourished you to become strong and to have, sattvic qualities if you actually do it. Any other question? Yes. In the back there. All the way in the back. Lust, anger, and greed. Yeah, the three doors to hell. That's what lust, anger, and greed are. The three doors to hell. You want to make your life miserable, then be lusty, get angry easily, and be greedy, and you'll be miserable, and you'll make other people miserable. Lust, anger, and greed are what you would call destructive qualities that foment or that create situations of misery. Love and gentleness and tolerance, that's different than lust, anger, and greed. Because then you're supporting happiness, peace, and respect for others, etc. So lust, anger, and greed are in the mode of ignorance, and it creates a lot of suffering, mental and physical suffering also. Just read the newspapers, you'll see what happens. So you see what's happening in society every day. So we should become serious about developing love, respect, and peacefulness, not lust, anger, and greed. Okay? Hare Krishna. Any other questions?
But Maharaj, so if lust, anger, and greed, like for example, if a devotee hears that somebody is blaspheming Krishna, right, and then the devotee becomes angry, or somebody else is taunting another devotee, so they become angry. So is that anger considered to be bad? Because that's...
Well, let's say there's someone in your house and they're choking your wife like this, right? and you say, oh no, I have to be friendly, I have to be peaceful, and I have to be respectful. Does that make sense? No, there are situations in which you have the right to be angry and even violent. Okay? But those are specific situations, right? It's not a regular habit. It's those extreme situations where a family member's life is in danger, etc., right? And you can look up in the Bhagavad Gita, there are 6 reasons why you can actually kill a person, right? Of course, we don't want to kill anyone. Our killing is different. We want to kill people's desire for sense gratification. That's what we're trying to do. So when we're talking about lust, anger, greed, we're talking about illicit sex, gambling, meat eating. It's to kill the desire to do those things. So our killing is different than the other killing. We want to actually kill these bad qualities, right? But how do you kill them? You kill them by persuasion, not by guns and, not by guns and weapons, bigger and bigger weapons. They're making. See, what are the best things that are being made in the United States? Weapons of mass destruction. This country makes billions of dollars producing bombs and rockets and poison things and all kinds of horrible things. They're making billions and billions of dollars selling it to other people, other countries, to kill other people. Is it not true? The armament industry is huge in the United States. So that's why when Eisenhower was leaving his period of being president was ending, the last thing he said was, beware of the military establishment. Why? Because, he was part of the military establishment himself. But the military establishment likes to have wars. It's the way they make money, right? And they like to make bigger and bigger guns and more lethal bombs and ways of killing people, right? They have all these new ways of killing people, all right? So that is the military industrial, thing. So. We don't want to kill people. We want people to go back to Godhead and have eternal life. But if you look at the United States, they're sending all kinds of weapons. Hare Krishna. Okay, so thank you very much. We'll stop right there. Chant Hare Krishna and be happy. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Look how peaceful Ramdas is. He's been sitting here. He can't wait to go home and see his mom and suckle her teats. When he goes back to the farm, he jumps up and down, and he runs right to his mother and starts sucking her teats and drinking milk. Is that right? You should see it. It's a very exciting way. He gets so excited. So don't be fooled by his peacefulness right now. He can't wait to go back and see his mom. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Shri Nityananda ki jai. So remember this, Nitya means eternal, and Ananda means bliss. So if you worship Lord Nityananda, who is Balaram, Krishna's brother, you will have eternal life, and you will have eternal happiness. So learn more about Lord Nityananda. You can read about him in our books, especially the Bhagavad Gita and the Srimad Bhagavatam. If you don't have those 2 books, you should get them. We have them in our library. You can buy them tonight. If you want, these are the only books that tell you what's happening in the spiritual world. There's no other book in the world that tells you about what's happening in the spiritual world. They'll tell you there is a spiritual world, but they don't explain anything about it. You want to know what's happening in the spiritual world, you need to get Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. And do you know any other book that tells you what's going on in the spiritual world? No, there's nothing. Even the Bible, it doesn't tell you what's happening in the spiritual world. It tells you there is a spiritual world, but they don't say anything about it. So, now you have a chance to get the knowledge that is not available anywhere else. Hare Krishna. Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. He's going to be a cowherd boy. Look at that. See, that's why we bring Ramdas here. Hare Krishna. Yeah. So we have a birthday to celebrate tonight? Is that what it is? Yeah, okay. So where's the cake? Bring the cake. It's not Ramdas's birthday. It's Pavan's birthday. Where is Pavan? We need him. Pavan is 4 years old. He has grown up in Krishna consciousness in this temple.